same-sex marriage should not be the top priority of the gay civil rights movement. According to Ranker.com, there are 5 things that gays cannot do that are significantly more important than gay marriage. Number 1. No legal equal employment. According to a federal law, lesbians, gays, bisexuals, and transgenders are not protected against the workplace discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation in the private sector. The proposed Bill of Employment Non-Discrimination Act, or ENDA, would put an end to this and provide everyone in the country with equal employment rights regardless of sexual orientation. This law has been pushed in every single session in Congress since 1994. After 17 years of fighting, it has been repeatedly denied due to certain hate groups and evangelical/Catholic groups, and think making employment equal will lead to a slew of gay marriage in their neighborhood, leading inevitably to certain apocalypses. We should focus on legalizing equal opportunities in the workplace for people of LGBT because many people do not believe in the marriage, but everybody needs a job to make money, and giving a member of the LGBT community the right to equal opportunities will further them in their hunt for human rights. Number 2. Can't donate blood. In response to the AIDS crisis during the 1980s, the FDA banned any man who has had sex with another man since 1977 from donating blood. The ability for a gay man to give blood was taken away in 1985. The idea behind this ban was based on men who are sexually active with other men are more likely to have/contract HIV, discounting the fact that heterosexuals who practice unsafe sex may also have the higher chance of having HIV/contracting HIV. Donating blood helps save lives, and for gays, not being allowed to donate blood will make them feel as if they can't save lives. There are times when a person needs a certain blood type, but because a donor is gay, they will not be allowed to donate. Number 3. Still can't adopt in some states. Debate concerning gays and lesbians adopting children is a complicated one. Those who are against gays and lesbians adopting say that there is an alleged greater prevalence of depression, drug use, promiscuity, and suicide among homosexuals might affect children, or that the absence of male and female role models could cause maladjustment. Yet, in a 25-year CNN study concluded that children raised in lesbian households were psychologically well-adjusted and had fewer behavioral problems than their peers. Number 4. Educational discrimination based on sexual orientation. Some Catholic churches will not admit children into their school if their parents are gay. According to Catholic teaching, homosexuality is considered a sin. Father Bill Breslin of Sacred Heart of Jesus argues that homosexuality is against their religious beliefs. Why would good parents want their children to learn something they don't believe in? It doesn't make sense. There are so many schools in Boulder that see the meaning of sexuality in an entirely different way than the Catholic Church does. Why not send their children there? Now, it has been proven in many cases that private schooling is better for a child because of the one-on-one attention they would get with the teacher, and the teacher-to-student ratio being far smaller than that of a public school. Yet, if a gay couple wants to send their child to a Catholic school, they will not be allowed. Number 5. Housing discrimination. LGBTs can't live in certain communities. The Fair Housing Act leaves no protection to LGBTs when purchasing, renting, or leasing a home in the basis of sexual orientation. The following states, including the District of Columbia, prohibits this from happening: California, Colorado, District of Columbia, Hawaii, Illinois, Iowa, Maine, Minnesota, New Jersey, New Mexico, Oregon, Rhode Island, Vermont, Connecticut, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, New York, and Wisconsin. Here's an example of some were not allowed to put both partners' names on the homeowner's insurance policy, which is very important when both partners share ownership of the home. Also, some insurance companies have attempted to refuse a claim or cancel the policy altogether on the basis that the couple is unrelated. This kind of comes down to the whole marriage thing, doesn't it? Although the Fair Housing Act says that members of the LGBT community are allowed to live anywhere, it doesn't stop people from discriminating against them and making it possible for them to be banned from certain communities. Now, those are 5 very important issues that are significantly more important than same-sex marriage. 5 reasons why same-sex marriage should not be at the top priority of the LGBT community. Because many times, without these 5 things being solved, same-sex marriage will not be necessary. So the fight for LGBT same-sex marriage should be postponed until these 5 things are solved, and then we can further explore the LGBT same-sex marriage issue.